Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Look, I'm outside in Canada and I'm wearing a t-shirt. And look at the sunshine. That is the way to bring in spring. Spring, the first days officially started this weekend, and I noticed a huge difference just on my street, let alone people's moods and everything like that. So yeah, it's great to have spring. So one of the things, being dark all the time, being cold, and being locked down, that can drain on people. That absolutely can just drain on you. But you know what I noticed yesterday? I went out for a long walk yesterday with my nephew and his two sons, and we went to feed the ducks, which, by the way, was a catastrophe. I'll tell you about that in a sec. But everywhere I walked, everyone was out washing their cars and getting ready to start their gardens and cleaning up their yards and their garage. And they were all smiling and they were waving to each other. They were out walking their dogs in the heat and the warmth. And it was just great to see people enjoying a little bit of life, a little bit of smiles on their faces. It's something we desperately need, and this has been our first weekend with really, really beautiful weather, really warm temperatures. I don't have any snow in my backyard anymore. It's great. It's just great. Like, I can't say anything. Now, the duck catastrophe. My nephew goes to his two sons, and they said, well, hey, he's been trying for like a week. How'd you guys like to go and feed the ducks? And the kids' answers are, no. I said, well, why not? It'll be fun. No. So yesterday he goes, well, what if we go to Uncle Donnie's house after we feed the ducks? And they went, well, what if we go to Uncle Donnie's house first? And he goes, oh, you're negotiating with me. And so they ended up coming over to my place, and then we decided to go for a walk. Now, it's not a far walk, really, but the kids haven't been very active in a year because there's no school, there's no gym, they're young kids, and it's been winter, so they felt that walk was pretty far. And then we get there, finally, shall we say, and I'm looking for like bread or corn and everything. What's my nephew brought? He brought chickpeas. He brought chickpeas to the ducks. And I've never heard of feeding chickpeas to the ducks, but apparently he's read it somewhere that ducks will like chickpeas. So we have these two smelly bags of chickpeas. And we see some ducks, and we walk out into the area where you can feed them, and we start throwing them into the water. And unlike bread and, food for ducks, they just sunk to the bottom. The chickpeas just started sinking. Okay, not great. Not a good start. So, but then we saw some ducks on the shore over a little further. We went down to them, and we threw them there, and the ducks were all excited. And the ducks ran over the chickpeas, and one of them picks it up. That was the reaction. All the ducks just totally ignored the chickpeas, did not eat a single one. So the kids are very disappointed that the ducks are trying to feed the ducks. The ducks are running away from them. They don't want nothing to do with the chickpeas. And I just turned to my nephew and I say, you know what? I said, you're going to have a hard time ever getting these kids to want to come back and feed the ducks. First of all, you had to bribe them to come to my place to play my arcade games. And then when we finally get to feed the ducks, they don't eat the food you brought. And then we had that long walk home. And that, after the disappointing duck thing, just didn't go well. Shall we say. That little 20-minute walk took a lot longer, shall we say, to do. With all the happy talk on the way back. Yeah, there was no happy talk. So, yeah, that was our failed duck experiment yesterday. I would have showed you some pictures and videos of it, but YouTube really is strict with having kids in videos and mentioning kids in videos. Like, it really messes up the algorithm, and I can't really take a chance on that right now. So for now, you're just gonna have to take my word for it that our feeding the ducks just didn't go well.